guys, we are in West Knoxville off Lovell Road, and we're at the Concord Mennonite Church. And right before we go in the gate, here's the cemetery. This one says, from December the 3rd, 1805 to September the 17th, 1887, and I hope I'm saying this right, Stoltzfus, Amish Mennonite bishop, founder of the Mennonite community, came from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, March of 1872 with his wife, 5 of their children, and their families. He gave the land for this cemetery and the first house of worship. This memorial commemorating the 100th year of his arrival in Tennessee was erected by his descendants who cherished his work and honored his memory. So, yep, let's look in here. I like that gate. And you can hear the traffic. We're right off the interstate. Lovell Road's a busy road in Knoxville. So, let's get started. Okay, we got Dennis Dreen. No. Lennis, Lennis, Lennis Dreen, daughter of M.L. and Frances Dowling, 1912 to 1913, just a year old. And here's some Dowlings family stone. Let's see what they got here. Matthew and Frances, 1889, 1947 for Matthew, and Frances was 1890 to 1974. Here we got Martin Blosser. He was born in 1852 and died in 1905. Elizabeth Blosser. She was born in 1851 and died in 1911. This one's, I can't read the name on this one, but they died in 1889 at age 83 years and 10 months. So, guys, I'll do the math on that one. Solomon Yoder, 1837 to 1906. And here's his wife. But you know, let's see. I guess her name would be up here, but I can't make it out. Annie, the wife of Solomon Yoder, 1845 to 1893. Levi Yoder, son of Solomon and Annie, 1866 to 1887. He's only 22 years old. Okay, here's the founder. Well, my big shadow. Well, you might need my big shadow. Here we go. Tennessee John is what they called him. And 1805 to 1887. Here's his original tombstone. Let's see what it looks like on the other side. Yeah, it's pretty worn. That would be a good cleaning. I mean, since there's so much history. This must be his wife. Shadow around there. Catherine, 1807 to 1881. And okay, we got brother, mother, and father. So this is John Stoltzfus. I hope I'm saying that right. He was 1825 to 1901. Elizabeth was 1828 to 1899, and Jonas was 1850 to 1897. And here we got a whole row. This one just says father, but this one says Joe and Debbie. And I guess it's just their family, John. So this must be the family stone. I ain't sure. Newhouser, Joseph R. Newhouser, 1872 to 1897. Debbie Newhouser, 1870 to 1872. Okay, that's all of these guys right here that we just read. And John H. Newhouser, 1877 to 1903. So that's their family's marker right here. And this must be their parents. Christian Newhouser, 1884 to 1909. And Catherine Newhouser, 1833 to 1913. That's it. Yeah.
This top one, it's 1834.
I did say 1834.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. And then on this side, we have Lydia Newhouser, 1858 to 1929. And Abner, 1865 to 1933. Nothing on that side, so that is mother. So that's Catherine, Lydia, and Abner. Old fence right there. This is Lee. So Catherine Lee, 1898 to 1918. Up here we have the Cooper stone. And here's the Cooper family. So let's get to them. I hope my shadow helps to read them. Leo, 1895 to 1929. John, 1861 to 1931. Margaret Young Cooper, 1871 to 1938. And Ruby Jane Cooper, 1899 to 1936. Can you guys see that okay? This is blocking it. All right. Oh, sorry. Let me start right back over here. And see, this one's way down. It's a child's grave. Elmert Cooper, I think. I'm going to put the camera there because I would have to get on the ground and actually crawl up there to look at that one. Wait. All right, here's Lydia Yoder. I can't make the dates out on that one. 1850, maybe 1851, and this is so weathered it's 1892. Okay, I made that one. That's a 5.
No.
That's a 9. 92, yeah, 1892. Here we have Elsie, 1926 to 1989, and this is a Coward.
Yeah.
Coward. Sorry, the sun is not in my favor this morning. Her husband Carl. Let me go ahead and get these two before I get that big one. Magdalena. Looks like I can't tell the birth date. It could be 1850. I'm not sure. I know she died in 1886. I'm going to put that closer. Maybe you guys can make out the dates better than I can. And here is Jacob Waltz. So that must be her husband. 18 Can't make that first one out, but 1882. Okay, so 1880 he died, but I can't make his death date out. I mean birth date, sorry. All right. It's not a very big cemetery. Okay, this is the Powell family. And they've got, theirs all nice and neat. Mary Susie Powell, 1883 to 1954. Verdi, 1885 to 1985. And then down here's some more members of their family. Got Henry, 1855 to 1923. And Lydia Shink Powell, 1859 to 1943. Oh, that's a little one. That must be a child. I can't really make that out. It is a child. 1893. Born and died, I think. Maybe just a couple of months. This one is another child. 1895 to 1895. And this is just a year-old baby. 1897 to 1898. All right. Okay, we did this one. So we'll go on over here. Levi Stoltzfus, 1852 to 1925. And Barbara Winger Stoltzfus, 1871 to 1921. What's that mean?
Those might be.
They look like trees.
Could be, or maybe tulips or
Could
lilies.
be, yeah.
I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah. All right, here we have I don't know this one.
There we go.
Haney. Haney is the last name. Looks like Joseph or Jesse Haney, 1881 to 1894. Sarah Bassinger Winger, 1840, 1923. Noah Christian Winger, 1835 to 1900. This is a Blosser, 1888 to 1890, just a 2-year-old. I can't make out that name. Sorry, guys. Michael Lama, perhaps. I'm not sure. 1825 to 1895. Okay, so it's Anna. She's the wife of Michael. And I can't make the last name out. Layman or maybe Layman. Possibly. Okay. That one. Is that Banner? Can you tell? Let me see right here.
It's Bannon.
Bannon? What about this? This one's 1828 to 1899. That one's hard to read. Oops. Plumber? That crow's fussing. There's I guess maybe a footstone. Old one, Daniel Good. Hunsberger. Let me get my big head out of the way. And you got that. This is a newer one. Newest one I've seen so far. This is also a good, looks like 1901. I can't make out any other thing on that one. Start in the middle and go both ways, I guess, here. By Ola Ruth Robertson. Harkness, greatest mom ever. Aw. Right. Here we have, okay, that's plumber. We don't see anything about them. Blosser, Tilly and Solomon. Got a James R. Kelly, Sergeant U.S. Army of 1919 to 1978. This one, this is Lena, the daughter of J.W. Hayes, possibly, 1879 to 1900. That's pushing it, but Rayleigh, Ruth and W.T. Josie Robinson, Beatrice Robertson, Layman, John and Helen, Clifford and Betty Moore, Ezra and Bada L. Good. Let's see that one. Albert, the son of D.A. and Margaret Schaefer, 1904 to 1908. Did I say daughter? I meant son. I'm sorry if I did. Sorry, got strangled. Schaefer. S. Porter, 1838 to 1917. Susan Miller Schaefer, 1840 to 1904. Here is Enos H., son of Joel and Levine Detwaller, 1863 to 1887. And I got those. This one, well, you can tell it's 1871 is the birth date, and he was 10 years old. Looks like Lydia Detweiler, possibly. Almost done. Julia Centel. I'm not saying that middle name. 1897 to 1919. Because I don't want to butcher it too bad. Georgia Toe. Say it's Toe. Yes. Nope. That was too weathered. Mary E. Jackson and Sydney. That one's too weathered. Tell right now. This is a Vance. I can't make out the first name. Vance, V-A-N-C-E, 1871 to 1931. Montgomery Vance, 1863 to 1938. Thomas Jeff Hayes, 1893 to 1915. He's got the biggest stone in here. And I don't see if there's anything else around it. No, that's it. Just him. I'll go ahead and get these. Polly and John Brown, 1864 to 1941 for Polly. John was 1862 to 1956. There's some laying here. This is a Bayless TE. Just says 1901 to 1932. And it's just randomly laying. Of course, there's a lot of dirt covering this up. Pete Phillips Snyder and Elizabeth Breeden, 1856 to 1910. All right, we'll go on down here. Get Marion Robertson Jr., 1926 to 1948. And Marion Wesley Robertson Sr., 1901 to 1956. Beatrice, okay, we already got Beatrice, so we got just 5 more here. Callaway, James and Flossie Ann, 1886 to 1945 for James. Flossie Ann was 1896 to 1969. This one I cannot make out. Looks like the birth date may be 1865 and the death date is 1947. Possibly. I'll put that a little closer and let y'all study that a minute. And Hewins. John and Blanche Hewins, 1878 to 1955 for John. Blanche was 1883 to 1974. Here's some more Dowling. Iva and Armalee. Ivan was 1913 to 1869. Armalee was 1917 to 2002. And Good, Galen, and Joyce Ann. Galen was 1938. There's no death date. Possibly still with us. Joyce Ann, 1940 to 1989. And I got one more. And it's the infant daughter of Mr. and Mrs. H.E. Wheeler of 1937. That's it. A Mennonite graveyard. Very well taken care of. I'm not sure. Here's the church next to it. It looks old. So I guess it's possibly the same age as the guy who donated everything. I'm not positive on anything about the church, but we did read about the graveyard. So yeah, you can see what a busy road we're on. I mean, it's real busy. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. I may break down and get a little video where I can start popping people up, you know, if I can find their picture. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I want to go through the trouble or spend the money. I don't know. Anyway, y'all have a good day and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.